Help! I'm in a nutshell. How did I get into this nutshell?
Ron Paul, thank you for talking with us.
Good to be with you today.
You're running against a long list of Republicans. Why are you more qualified than any of them?
I see them as defending the status quo much more so than I do because, you know, if you look at my foreign policy, nobody's coming close.
Well, on this question of spending and cutting, you've said you would bring the government's budget into balance the first year in office. What would you cut?
Military operations overseas. They hurt us and they hurt our national defense. Then you have to start cutting spending on the programs that aren't essential. Department of Education, Department of Energy, all those subsidies in Department of Agriculture, Department of Commerce. You can go on and on.
But you have talked about dramatically scaling down or reforming Medicare and Social Security.
I would want people to opt out of the system. Most of the money that we spend here is supposed to help the poor really helps the large corporations.
And just to be clear, what would the Federal Reserve look like under a Ron Paul presidency?
There's no need for the Federal Reserve. I ask for competition.
What should the U.S. footprint be internationally?
The footprint of trade and friendship, as we were advised and as the Constitution permits.
Afghanistan, how quickly would you bring the troops
home? As quick
home?
as the ships could get there. And they listed all the money that all the candidates got from the military. I got twice as much as all the other candidates put together on the Republican side, and even more than Obama got. Those troops want to come home as well because they know exactly what I'm talking about.
You would be 77 years old if you were elected president upon taking office. Is age at all a factor?
I think age is very important. I think it's the age of the ideas the person is presenting. Freedom is a young idea. It's only been tested for a couple hundred years, and we had a taste of it and we're throwing it away. But the idea that individuals are free, that they have a natural right to their life and the liberty, and they ought to be able to keep the fruits of their labor, that is a young idea. So I would say people ought to go with a young idea in somebody that can express them. And interestingly enough, it's the young people that fully endorse my campaign.
We are watching that. Spoken very passionately. Congressman Ron Paul, we thank you for talking with us.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pursue happiness. I know everything will shine ain't always gonna be gold. I'll be fine once I get it.
What sort of shell has a nut like this? I mean, it's just crazy.